Hi, this is Matthew Cratter from Trader University, and today we're going to talk about how to pick the safest dividend stocks for long-term holdings. And in order to do that, we're going to have to talk about something called the Lindy effect. And to explain that, when you're dealing with biological organisms like people, obviously the probability of dying rises with age. So an old man is more likely to die before a young girl. However, when you're dealing with non-organic structures, the probability of dying can actually decrease with age. In other words, these things age in reverse. And this is called the Lindy effect. So the future life expectancy of something that's non-perishable is proportional to its current age. And just to put that in really concrete terms, people have been reading Shakespeare's plays for about 400 years. And so a quick back of the envelope version of the Lindy effect would tell you that people will continue to read Shakespeare's plays for another 400 years. Likewise, people have been listening to Beethoven for about 200 years, and so you'd expect people to continue to listen to Beethoven's music for another 200 years, on average, probabilistically. Likewise, if someone has just been around for about 12, 13 years like Taylor Swift, if you were betting and using probabilities, you'd expect them to their music to only last for another 12 years. Now, this can be applied to companies as well, and this is how I suggest is one good way to pick which dividend stocks you invest in. So, for example, Wells Fargo has been around 1852. So we would expect it to be around for another 150, 170 years on average. Likewise, or differently, Facebook has only been around since 2004, which is about 14 years. So we would expect, on average, probabilistically, Facebook to only be around another 14 years. So when you're picking dividend stocks, you want to pick the ones that have been paying dividends for a very long period of time and have been around for a long period of time. So these would be the Coca-Colas of the world and the Johnson & Johnsons. And so you want to buy a basket of these. Now, someone's immediately going to say, what about General Electric? Well, General Electric was around for over 100 years. It was paying good dividends. Then all of a sudden it began to have problems. The stock's been down quite a bit over the last 12 months. That's why I want to emphasize that the Lindy effect works on average. And so in order to take advantage of it, you wouldn't just want to buy Coca-Cola or Johnson & Johnson. You'd probably want to buy 5, 10, 15 of these companies. On average, you will do quite well. You might get the occasional General Electric that cuts its dividend and goes way down. But if you have a basket of these companies, you'll do quite well. And these you could call these Lindy stocks based on the Lindy effect. They're also known as dividend aristocrats. You can just Google that to get a list of stocks like this. I also provide a list in my book on Amazon, Dividend Investing Made Easy. There's a list of all the dividend aristocrats, these companies that have been around for so long. And if you want to get a copy of this, just click in the links in the description notes below. And while you're at it, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe over here. And be sure to like this video as well. And if you have any questions about this, about the Lindy effect, or about dividend stocks in general, please leave me a comment below. Thanks a lot for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.